failure of leadership is a recurrent theme in the literature. It is so ubiquitous that the topic sometimes seems belabored. The truth, though, is that the various reasons leaders fail cannot be fully discussed or outlined in any one conversation or book. This is because as leadership evolves, so too do the reasons for its success or failure. A new reason as society evolves and further research is conducted into the topic of leadership. Welcome to this edition of Words on Marble. This is the Reader's Advantage with Akinridi. Today's episode is titled Why Leaders Fail. This is a synopsis into some of the reasons for the failure of leadership. As early as 1899, during the collapse of the Royal Niger Company, leadership was being assailed for its inability to stay and direct by setting out a clear vision and policies that will ensure the sustainability of an organization of business. More recently, the collapse of Enron, one of the largest American corporations of all time, has been attributed to poor leadership and inadequate corporate governance, as has the demise of several other organizations that look stable and viable from the outside. Focusing on the importance of understanding why leaders fail, this episode will look at some of the reasons in order to add to the pool of available resources on how to make leadership more productive, vibrant, and stable. This discussion is not exhaustive, as this topic remains a dynamic one. I will now go into some specifics on why leaders fail. One of the major reasons for the failure of leadership is the inability of leaders to think about or plan the future with imagination and wisdom. This is due to lack of vision. Leaders with vision know where they are going, and how to get there. A leader with vision provides direction not only for the now, but also for the future. Their plans for the now and the future are sketched out and diligently followed, with allowances made for flexibility. Without proper vision, it is impossible to ensure that available resources are adequately deployed and maximized. A detailed plan for what an organization or business needs to be in the short term and in the long term is what embodies the organization's vision. It is the worth of any organization. Vision is like a vehicle's navigational aid. Properly set, it offers help to drivers in a clear and timely manner. When setting correctly, it sends drivers the wrong way. Leaders who want to succeed chart their vision and work towards achieving it. Vision is what allows alignment of a leader's goal and the followers' objectives. Vision helps to focus people on things that matter and eliminate confusion and distraction. A comprehensive vision also helps to simplify decision making, as every decision is tested against that set vision. To make and measure progress, leaders must be vision-driven. There must be a balance between the now and the future. A clear vision ensures that the now is driven to shape the future. Unfortunately, most leaders are often driven only by the now and jettison the future. The story of Blockbuster, a provider of home movie and video game rental services in America, readily comes to mind. Blockbuster had more than 83,000 employees at its peak in 2004, but it had collapsed by 2010, largely due to overconfidence, the lack of a proper guiding vision from the company's leadership, and an inability to recognize and change with emerging trends and customer demands. Leaders who are not vision-driven always end up losing the essence of their leadership. It is therefore important that leaders are vision-driven. An organization that has no leadership vision is like a ship without a captain. Another reason for the failure of leadership is lack of depth. A leader with depth is one with substance. Leadership must have more to offer than mere appearance. While a leader need not be an expert in the field to lead, some degree of knowledge is required, especially in an ever-changing world. Shallow or superficial knowledge exposes leaders to ridicule from followers who know a subject in depth. Leaders therefore need to be conversant with topics relating to the organization to lead and the general economy, or else they will be left behind. Leaders with depth are always in the element when discussing matters affecting the organization or the general economy. They display a grasp of what it takes to lead such organizations. This is not about eloquence or communication, but about having the knowledge to talk about a relevant topic with an audience. A leader with depth knows what to say and when to say it. Lack of character. Two key attributes of a strong leader are trust and respect. A good leader must be of exemplary character to earn the trust and respect of their followers. Followers respect leaders who demonstrate honesty, fairness, kindness, and integrity. Leaders with character inspire followers to do things that they never thought they could. Leaders without character will have their credibility undermined and will lose the respect of those who are supposed to follow them. A leader must serve as a model in words and in action. Their words must be consistent with their stated values. They must lead by good examples, as bad examples reflect poorly on the followers and the organization the leader leads. Many people in leadership positions have failed because of lack of character. Character is what defines a person, not their words, and character can elevate a person to a position which their words cannot take them. Leaders must therefore be wary of damaging their character and their associations. Lack of confidence. Great leaders are esteemed by their followers as figures of trust and reliability. A good leader therefore needs to possess and exhibit confidence, privately and in public, to reassure and inspire the people they lead. It is important for leaders to look knowledgeable and competent to boost their followers' belief in them. But no matter how competent and knowledgeable a leader is, when they lack confidence, they set themselves up to fail. A leader cannot expect to inspire confidence in others if they are hesitant, unsure, or tentative. A leader who always appears disturbed by impending trials will erode the confidence their followers have in them. Leaders lacking confidence will find it hard to relate well to their followers, especially when followers' buy-in is needed to move a vision or policy forward. Leadership must therefore exude confidence at all times. Thank you for listening. Continue to stay safe. This now brings me to the end of the first part of this series. Bye for now.